Okay, so what happened was, it was the three of us, Dave, Cam, and I, and we were just walking around, because we've been praying in like the death room for like most of the night, right? And then, so eventually we were able to get out. But by then everyone's kind of like been praying for like impartation already and stuff like that. So there weren't many people to pray for. Most people were already laid out, or already resting at the back and stuff like that, right? So we were walking around, me, Dave, and Cam, walk around, and Dave was looking for some people to pray for. He found someone to pray for, but Dave was like, you know, if you want to go up individually, you guys can. And so we were just kind of like beside Dave, kind of waiting for him and stuff like that, right? And then a family came. And we didn't understand what they're saying because we didn't have an interpreter or a translator. And so
yeah, to my right.
We were just like kind of waiting and stuff like that. And they went to grab a translator. And so two translators came by and kind of explained what was wrong to us.
Yep. So it turns out that there's a little boy that we were praying for. The whole family was there. Very young sister, maybe like 3 years old. Mother or father. So the translators told us that the child's eyes were actually like both of them were misaligned. So I don't know if were they in both of them in.
Yeah, they were kind of like
crossed. So the right eye was in and the left eye was also in. And so we just laid hands on the boy, and once we found out what the problem was, and prayed. And I remember telling Melvin, I was like, okay, dude, just like take authority over it. And he just took authority, and I was just in agreement. And we prayed for like 30 seconds. Then we just kind of looked at each other, okay, let's check it out. So Melvin, we took our hands off of his eyes, and then
I was just like looking at him, right? I was like, this looks like pretty normal to me, right? And so I was like, can you get the dad to check? And he looked at the kid, and then he's like, yeah, it's aligned. Like the left eye was aligned. So he was like looking right at it, but then this eye was still kind of like lingering a bit. So we're like, okay, well, come on, let's do this, right? It's like, Jesus already touched one eye.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
why can't he touch the second eye? Yeah.
So we're like, all right. And like our faith just grew so much more after seeing that. It's like, come on, Jesus is moving, right? And plus, like, we were like in the sanctuary where like everyone was like laid out, and like the spirit was so heavy, right? So it's like, come on, Jesus, you're so here. Like, just do it. Oh, and their family was around, right? And their family was just like kind of like, they were just watching.
Yeah,
like,
they were just watching.
They were just like, okay, you know, whatever, just go on with it, right? And then so we prayed for the second eye, right? We laid our hands on the boy's eyes, and like we just said, "Come, Jesus, come, just do your work, just finish what you started." Moved our hands, and it's like I looked at him and I was like, this kind of looks like, sorry, right?
Yeah, no, he looked normal, like completely normal after that. You would never have known he had
So,
yeah, and then the parents, they looked and they were like, yeah, no. He was like, this is like completely straight.
Really?
Completely past God. Oh, come on, Pastor Steve.
And then?
That's pretty good. Wait, that's just the beginning.
Yeah, that's the beginning.
They all got saved.
Yeah, what Pastor Steve said.
They all got saved, everybody.
So yeah, all four of them accepted Jesus into their hearts right there.
Cameron's got the family salvation anointing wherever he goes.
Hey, it's all of us, man. It's all of us. We all have that.
Melvin too.
Receive it.
I'm still working on one people at a time.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah, so Gloria Deus.
That's it. Where are we? Shalom?
Shalom.
Shalom. Signing off.